Hello everybody and welcome to another review. We're going to be looking at today the LEGO City Fire Response Unit. So as always what we're going to be doing is looking at the smallest portions first and then moving up to the final product here on the right. This build is 257 pieces and is currently retailing at $31.99. So let's get right into it. So here we have our first little worker guy, I guess, and he's taking away some sort of, I'm gonna guess it's like a hazardous material sort of thing with the cap on here and the yellow cylinder type thing on a nice little hand truck here. And let's take a closer look at the minifig himself, just like his body and stuff like that, and see what his print looks like. Because he does have a cool feature on here that I thought was pretty interesting, and that was his helmet right here. How it's got like his earmuffs integrated right into the helmet itself. It's not a separate piece or anything like that. I just haven't seen it before. I thought it was pretty cool. Again, we have that reflective vest on this guy, and kind of just like a contractor style outfit, it looks like. A little button-up shirt and a vest, and he's got the, the good old smug grin about him. Let's take a look at the back. Got a set of tools in his back pocket there, it looks like. And then again, let's have this guy focus in for me. Come on. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. So here's the back of him. Again, that is reflective on the back there, just like the front. And overall, nice print. I like the helmet here with the earmuffs included onto it. Nice little detail like that. So let's move on to the motorcycle now. And I'm going to try to stop saying here. The motorcycle is definitely like one of the cool aspects of this build. It's got the emergency light right on the top here. Let's focus in, camera. It's got the emergency light right on the top here. Got a fire extinguisher on the other side of the motorcycle itself, all connected by just some, little clamp pieces. And then this bike isn't a printed piece, I guess to put it. This is all just a big zigzag decal on each side. So it's, I like printed pieces more. I think everybody does, because I'm generally not the best with putting on the decals themselves, but overall I really like the look of the bike. So let's take a closer look at the minifig of the bike. Just pop him right out of there. And so let me put him on a base plate here. What we got is the same actually torso and legs of from the fire ladder, and same reflective qualities, my mistake. Same with the back, same backing as the other guy. Got the visor, got the good old smug grin look. Love it. And I don't believe this guy has another head. Nope. So that's really it for the minifigures here. What we'll move on to next, I'll just do one quick 360. There we go. And now let's move right along to the house. Little burning building, I guess, is what I'll call it. So what we got here is almost looks like a cargo container. I kind of like the texture on it, just kind of breaks up the blocks a little bit instead of just it being a flat surface. Got a little work light you can angle up and down. Little ladder here. It's on a hinge, not for really any particular reason other so it lays vertical. And then on the side here, we have a little fire warning decal on the front there. On the side we have a wrench, buzzsaw, some sort of like spray liquid or something like that, and another one of those canisters from before that the other guy was holding. Look at the back. It's just the same kind of texturing indentations on these blocks here. And there's the side, and we'll come back to the front. And so the action on this particular piece is that, we'll go over it with the helicopter, is when you drop the water on the building, it's supposed to flip this piece. So you, in theory, put out the fire, which is pretty cool. And I thought it was just kind of an interesting mechanic that they had used to kind of show how the building was being put out. Like, oh, drop the water on it, water falls into here, and then the building's not on fire anymore. Just something I thought that was pretty interesting. So we'll go ahead and move on to the final attraction, the helicopter. Now, the helicopter itself isn't really, it's not new to me, in my opinion. It's more of, it's kind of the very similar style that Lego has kind of always had for its helicopters. It's kind of just, you know, couple big pieces, and that's kind of it. So, but overall, the design itself, it's sleek, it's nice, it's smooth. I like how they added some emergency lighting, at least to the sides, up here and up here. And then on the, they added the spotlight on the front wheel here. I do like how some of these pieces are, this was cool to me, how they did this line here, because this is a decal right here, this triangle, and this is a decal back here. But these guys right in the middle, in between, are actually just stacked bricks, so the line just is continuous, which is pretty neat in my opinion. Moving on to the tail, we have our, you know, the tail rotor assembly. It's nothing too special. It spins. It's got some more decals on it, no more printed pieces on this guy. And then we have a green flat stud and a red flat stud on the back of the tail. On the tips of the rotor blades, we have these yellow decals again that we see on a lot of Lego's helicopters, actually, is these yellow tips. So when you spin it, it kind of gives that illusion of it having like a line almost going all the way around. For the main rotor assembly and stuff like that, and the engines, I thought they were pretty well done here. Kind of got the exhaust ports right here, I guess, and some more the basic engine design that they seem to use very heavily for most of their aircraft. It's got the normal spools in there, stuff like that. And then overall, it's like it's a good build, I would say. It's got this awkward hole in the top, though. That's more so for loading the water in through the top. So I will show you the action now. Hopefully I can do this all at once. So basically, what happens is you're going to open up this bottom piece right here, right? And that's going to have the water fall, hit this edge, and then it's going to flip the fire. So let's see if we can get it on a first go. Oh, the water did not even come out. Look at that. There we go. I think it'll work now. So let's give it a shot. Hey, there we go. Okay, so there's the action for it. And now I'll show you what the water pieces look like here. So they're very simple, just the cylindrical 2x2s that are just the blue transparent color. So they symbolize the water. If you guys have anything that I had left out in this, or if there's something I didn't cover really well, please let me know in the comments below. Here's the bottom here. I don't know if that's something you guys are really interested in, but just, you know, something a little extra here. This guy is the operating, it's basically the only play action that is on the helicopter itself, which to me, I feel like they could have done something a little bit better than just, you know, a manual. You have to pull this down in order for it to do anything, because, you know, it's kind of cumbersome for, kind of gets in the way when you're trying to pull it down. It would have been cool if they had some sort of mechanism designed to just manually do this from a separate location on the helicopter, so it would just flip down or open or something like that. But that's a very, small nitpicky thing again. So, oh, now I forgot to show you guys the pilot in this guy. So let's take a look at her. She's very similar to, well, she's exactly the same, except for the legs here, which is pretty cool. That is just this little detail. There we go. Now we got it all focused in. She has like a flight harness for her on her legs instead of the classic, reflective stripes. She has the same torso as the other firefighters though, and the only real difference is that she also has this this white helmet for her piloting helmet, I guess is what we call it. Same backing. Nothing else is really different here other than the legs there, and those little buckles on there are reflective. I can't really get it to show on camera that well, but they are reflective. So just something little something like that. It's just cool to see. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video here. One last look of the helicopter before we go ahead and sign off. And what I thought was kind of cool is that for the part number, they just used it in their decals. So this is the actual set number, is 60108 for the set number, and they just used it as the almost a serial number for the helicopter, the unit number. I thought that was pretty cool. So if there's anything else that I didn't go over, if you'd like to know, please let me know in the comments below. Make sure to like the video if you liked it. No pressure if you didn't. And leave a comment with some feedback for me so I know what to improve on in the next video. See you guys in the next one.